Everyone, I'm back for a slash review. It's been a while, but I decided to do one on this movie, 1989's Cutting Class, which is a great high school type slasher movie, directed by Rospo Pallenberg. Now, I think this is his only debut movie he's directed. He's been a second unit director for The Exorcist 2, I think, but yeah, this is his first debut. And you don't hear much people talking about this movie anymore. Like, a few people do, but it's a decent movie. Starts off with this guy here, Brian, and you soon find out that he got sent to a mental institute for killing his father. Cut forward, he gets out, goes back to high school. Later kind of hooks up with this character here, Paula, played by Jill Skolin, and her boyfriend Brad Pitt, which, they used to be kind of best friends and everything. And Brad Pitt's character, Dwight, kind of distanced himself from Brian. Kind of doesn't want anything to do with him, doesn't want him to hang around with him and his girlfriend anymore, but he kind of has a thing for Brad Pitt's girlfriend, Paula, there. And yeah, as soon as he kind of gets back from high school, things start going down. People start getting killed in school. Paula's dad, which was he was a district attorney, which kind of sentenced him. He ends up going on a hunting trip and getting an arrow through his chest or something. And of course, it's led to believe that Brian's the cause of it. So Brian comes back to school. People are getting killed. Teachers getting killed, students getting killed. The gore in this movie isn't like overly. The death scenes in this movie aren't overly gory. You get a few like cut throats, an axe to the head. Nothing, nothing crazy. It's pretty much, I would consider this almost like a PG type movie. But there is a scene with the high school gym teacher bouncing on a trampoline, and from underneath you see this American flag get stuck through the trampoline with the gym teacher coming down and getting impaled, which is very much similar to, if you remember, the Thanksgiving trailer for the Grindhouse movie. Something very similar with that. I think it was a cheerleader on a trampoline with a knife coming through. But yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. So yeah, it's of course Roddy McDowall plays kind of the perverted principal, perverted kind of creepy, crazy principal, and he does a really good job in this movie. Actually, he's probably the highlight of this movie for me. He does a really good job. The acting in this movie is not bad. Brad Pitt's decent in it. Jill's, she's alright. Everyone else does a alright job too. The dialogue in it's pretty corny and cheesy, but I think it's almost meant to be that way. It's almost like there's a bunch of comedy type elements in it, which kind of reminds you of a movie like Student Bodies and stuff like that, which is cool. But yeah, getting back to the story. Yeah, so Brian comes back, and everyone starts dying and everything like that. And near halfway through, well, I wouldn't say halfway through the movie, almost near the end of the movie, it kind of goes for a twist, just a little twist, where it wants you to think it's somebody else that's doing the killing, and then there's about another twist near the end. There's about 2 or 3 twists in this movie, which kind of go back and forth, and then of course they throw in other weird characters like the high school janitor, which is just this really crazy ex-military type looking guy who's just, out with a mop, he's out with a mop, like cleaning up the school, like really late at night and doing all these weird things. and assaulting school, like assaulting class students with like mops and stuff like that. Really kind of bizarre, but yeah, I would definitely say, check this movie out. Of course, this is an old promotional copy I have. Uh, like I said, the gore really isn't there. Nudity, there's maybe one boob shot in the whole movie. Um, but yeah, I'd definitely say check this out anyway, just based on, the comedic value of it, and I don't know, it's the typical slasher movie, but you know the comedy elements in it and everything else makes it a decent watch. So I'd say check that out, and yeah, that's it for my review, and thanks for watching.